one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Arrowhead. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. To start the drive, and here is Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
On the draw, this is Smith. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Smith again. Oh, a loose football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start the game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Ready, break! Let's go now. Check the Eagles. Go!
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
It's at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. On the set.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Get it.
Once again, it's Walker. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Milrow on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, KC.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
They'll give up the middle to Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult.
And he will score! Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Williams in motion. Here's a first carry for their running backs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Williams in motion. Now they'll throw it with Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So after 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Milrow gonna look to run it himself, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. What a job on the design run. Good for 17 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was robbed right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10. They'll run here with Walker. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now Milrow facing third and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. So going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
On the give, it's Smith. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Patrick to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Big play for KC. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow, yellow.
This one caught before, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second TD catch of the season. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Go! Cougar 9, 3. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and That's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll send their tight end left. They run with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down, they need 5.
60 Mavericks. Here we go. Set. Dragon 6. Count.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Seattle.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
And they're on 37-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. A run inside with Smith. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, they go right back to Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 40.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This throw left side is complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Now Milroe on first down. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's a gain of 55. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Panther 11, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Douglas in motion.
Warriors 70.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. He's got his big tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle form, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21. Seahawks 14.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60. Let's go.
To the air, it's Milroe. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Williams in motion. Here's Milroe to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
22. You can pick up on the play.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Nineteen tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, Panther Street, Panther Street. Ready,
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field. But they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge. And now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10.
This is where you find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Once again, it's Smith. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On 3rd down, here's Smith. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, KC.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Smith again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
43! 43!
3rd and long for Mahomes. Thrust to his right. A dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Seahawks will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get about 5.
Walker, the Seahawks ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Tap.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
Now, Milrow, this is designed run. He works free, right side. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow, yellow. 180. Hey, ripple this. Run. Go, go, go. Where's that?
They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Ready. Go. Bronco 80.
Williams in motion.
Check go.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Williams in motion. On 3rd and 1, it's Milrow. He'll get it inside the 20. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
A gain of 15.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt.
Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
50 even.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Come on. Set.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Milroe will look to run it himself. A second effort, and he is in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle.
Seahawks.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll return this from the 10. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. To give up the middle to Smith. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one hard by Smith. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 32-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Yellow. Hey, easy.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. From the 29, here's second down and 7.
Yellow. Up, your team.
Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level, playing and giving the ball away.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hold them ready. Check, hurt, let's go. 60.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A tight end in motion now. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Come on. Hey.
Milrow on 3rd down. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Panther Street.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready? Go, Reed, go! Hey, Trav.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Ready?
Now Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Got it. Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Check, smash. Hey. 60 Bison.
A tight end in motion now. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready,
On 2nd down, Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Liking 18.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Being on some chill.